He's accused of terrorizing Houston's homeless and transgender communities. Tonight, investigators say they've linked a confessed killer to at least 4 more murders. Christine Galvan is live downtown tonight where police found one of those victims. Christine.
The grisly discovery took place here at the Old Catholic Church downtown last September. Rita Long was homeless and was the 4th woman found strangled in downtown in 9 months. 1 month later, police found a 5th victim, and in November, they made an arrest that tied it all together.
We didn't know he was a serial killer. Now we know he is.
This is Lucky Ward.
His demeanor is he's just a very cool individual, very matter of fact. He's not an educated man, but he's by no means a dumb person either. He's a very intelligent guy.
We have been able to link Lucky Ward to the murder of 5 people in 5 separate cases now.
If there's 3 or more, by definition, he is considered, by definition, a serial killer.
What we have on this is that all the victims were strangled. There's DNA linking all these cases.
As Houston police described the city's latest suspected serial killer, they displayed his picture along with those of the 5 women he's accused of strangling. One was a daughter who was last seen dropping off her mom at the bus station downtown. 2 were homeless, and 2 others, Myra Ical and Gypsy Rodriguez, were members of Houston's transgender community. Investigators believe the killing spree started last January with Ical's murder. That's when investigators found her body in an empty lot near the Southwest Freeway.
She worked cleaning offices. She had a great support group with her friends and her family, and she always tried to help somebody else.
After Ical's death, those friends tried to help her. Hundreds showed up at a candlelight vigil, but a killer remained free. 4 more women died, and her friends waited and waited.
The culmination of like 13 months of everything to be able to say there's justice here, that it took a long time, but there's finally justice for this woman.
Even though DNA has linked Ward to all 5 women, including Ical, he is only charged in the capital murders of the woman who was found here and of the murder of Gypsy Rodriguez.
So hey there YouTube, this is Kristen, and I am so happy to be able to say Myra Ical's killer has been arrested. He is off the streets. He's already confessed to other murders. It turns out that he's a real serial killer. He's killed as many as 5 women, 2 transgender women. I spoke to HPD today for about 30 minutes. And, man, one thing I want to say is thank you, HPD. Thank you. You don't know how grateful I am to you. Myra was one of my clients. I'm so grateful that her murderer, that her killer, has been brought to justice. Myra went down fighting, and fighting hard. She had so many wounds on her. And we're also being vigilant about the press, because already there's been 2 media outlets. Channel 11 in Houston, I think that's KTRK, and the Houston Chronicle. So that's very, very reminiscent of the type of reporting that they originally went with when Myra was originally murdered. And man, the community was all over it. The GLBT political caucus has already contacted the news organizations that have been kind of out of line. So have I, TFA, Transgender Foundation of America, Megan Stapler with HRC, just you know, basically here in Houston, the GLBT community is actually a community, and we really work together. And so we've been really quite active in responding to the reports that have been very negative. So the two murder victims, it's Myra Ical and Gypsy Rodriguez, both transgender, both murdered last year, and both murdered by the same man. Please remember them. Please remember them. Like I said, Myra was one of my clients. And whenever I stood over her casket, I don't think I'll ever forget looking down at her battered and bruised face. I will continue to update you as more information comes out about this serial killer. And I will continue to let you know various updates as I continue to talk to HPD and some of the idiots who are enjoying mocking some transgender murder victims. If you hear of reports where they're getting information wrong, they're mocking these murder victims, please let me know. Alright, peace. It's been a good day.